Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ron. Today I've got a segment that I like to call
Drone-worthy news.
Recreational and commercial drone pilots may soon feel the impact of some major changes coming as early as next week. President Donald Trump is expected to sign a new series of executive orders as early as next week that would significantly restrict Chinese drone makers, most notably DJI and Autel, from continuing to sell drones here in the United States. While these executive orders were first reported by the Washington Post and aimed at addressing national security concerns and bolstering the American drone manufacturing industry, while they stopped short of banning DJI outright, the actions could make it impossible for Chinese-made drones to get the FCC approval, effectively halting their future sales here in the US. For the millions of Americans who fly the DJI drones, whether for fun or under Part 107 licenses, this move raises serious questions for all of us. So what's actually happening? The Trump administration's executive orders would direct federal intelligence agencies to accelerate review of Chinese drone companies to determine whether they pose an actual threat to U.S. national security. Now, if those findings are confirmed, DJI and others could be added to the federal restriction list, preventing them from obtaining the wireless certifications needed to sell models here, again, in our country. Now, inclusion on such a list would likely block DJI from legally selling or updating drones that use wireless transmission, which includes virtually every model that the company actually produces today. Although no ban, again, is yet in effect, these executive orders are expected to be signed imminently, and enforcement could follow in weeks, potentially months ahead, depending on the agency's finding. So obviously the next question that most of us are going to ask is, will this affect any of the existing DJI drones that I own? Just like the ones you see behind me here. And at this point, no changes are being made to existing ownership. If you already own or fly a DJI drone, you can assume, because we don't know yet, you can do so legally. And executive orders are focused on halting future sales and approvals, not grounding the current users. Again, we won't know until everything is signed and we see the actual, what's written into these executive orders. But that's what we're hearing so far. Now, with that being said, there may be longer-term consequences. For example, firmware or app updates could eventually be disrupted. New parts or accessories may become harder to find. And customer support could be limited if DJI operations are restricted again here in the US. So why is this happening? Most of us kind of already know this already, but I'll kind of review it real quick. The US government has grown increasingly weary of DJI and other Chinese drone manufacturers over the past several years, again, as many of us already know. And the upcoming orders build on that momentum, but they take it a step further by directing and targeting commercial market access. Now, it's also being suggested that the new executive orders will direct federal government to invest more in domestic drone production. I think we all kind of know that, the direction that Donald Trump wants to take. Now, in turn, you have companies like Skydio, but let's be honest, no one does it as good as DJI, at least not in my opinion. I'm sure many of you would agree with this as well if you're a drone pilot, especially when it comes to the consumer drone market. Now, DJI's dominance has come from offering affordable, easy-to-use drones packed with features like 4K video, obstacle avoidance, and takeoff weights under 250 grams. And many drone pilots obviously worry, for good reason, that US-made drones, while improving and getting better, they're not quite a viable replacement in terms of cost and usability, at least not in 2025, and not from my own experience as well. So the bottom line for pilots is this. If you're a recreational flyer or a certified Part 107 operator, no need to panic quite yet, but this is certainly a critical moment for the drone industry. So here's a few things you may want to consider, at least in the current moment. Make sure that your DJI firmware and your apps are all updated. Consider purchasing spare parts and accessories while they're still available, and monitor development over the coming weeks to understand how the final orders may affect your ability to buy or service drones in the future. While these executive orders, again, are not yet law, the direction is clear. The U.S. is preparing to reduce dependence on Chinese-made drones, and DJI is by far the most popular drone brand in the country and is directly in the crosshairs. Now, more details will emerge once the executive orders are officially signed and published, but drone pilots across the country should at least start preparing and being aware that these are coming. Now, keep an eye out for more details on these executive orders, as again, nothing's been officially signed or released as of this video upload. Today is June 1st, 2025. We just have the Washington Post article that came out just yesterday, but let's be honest, they have a pretty good track record of hearing things long before the general public hears about it. That's it for this video. I hope you got some value out of it, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like. Comments always appreciated as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. As a drone pilot myself and someone who owns a number of DJI drones, again, you can see them here behind me, all I can say is that I'm not surprised at this point, between tariffs, customs issues, security issues. The writing's been on the wall for some time now, let's be honest. Don't quote me, but if I'm not mistaken, as of June 2025, President Trump has signed a total of 372 executive orders across both of his terms in office. During his first term, he signed over 220 executive orders. And in the second term, which began January 2025, he's signed 152 executive orders. He doesn't surpass President Roosevelt, who's got 3,721 executive orders under his presidency. But make no mistake about it, this won't be the last of the executive orders I think we see from President Trump. And that's it for this video. I hope you got some value out of it. See you all in the next one. Take care.